Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may or may not already know, my name is Alex, aka YELLOOBERRY.
I'm like, damn, you so fine, girl, what is your sign? She say I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Capricorn, the beginning and end. I got a friend for your friend, hey, I'm making all of this money to spend. Deal stores buying.
Hey, I don't bite. By today's title, you already know why you are here. We are gonna get into a few questions that are frequently asked, and I also asked my Instagram to write me and ask me whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. All right, I didn't say all of that, but I did leave an Instagram message thing just saying, hey guys, what would you like for me to answer during a Q&A? And this is what you asked. First things first, how are you, especially after baby? Wow, I don't really get this question a lot, but I'm fine. Mentally, I'm fine. Physically, I'm fine. I don't feel like anything more or less is happening to me now that I don't have a baby. I mean, now that I do have a baby, I feel like life is just what it is. Stuff happens, stuff doesn't happen. I have great days, I have bad days, but how am I? I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. What are you doing for postpartum hair loss? So if you guys actually, I have it in one of my vlog videos, which I'll link up above. I actually started taking my prenatals. Well, I actually went out and bought some prenatals, and I've been taking them ever since. I'm not that consistent with it, so I don't even want to tell you guys like, oh, it's working or it's not working. My birthday came around since that video. My birthday came around, so I've had these wig braids in. I've been washing my hair with these wig braids in for like the past month almost. So I don't even know if my hair is growing. I don't know how the shedding is. I do feel like the texture is a little bit different in the front, as if the hair is dead. So I do feel like when I take these braids out, it's going to be a lot of hair coming out. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. But for the most part, what I am doing for postpartum hair loss is taking my prenatal vitamins, because I just feel like it's a lack of nutrients as well as hormones. Next question. Now that you had a birthing center experience, would you do it again? Would you do it again at home or elsewhere? So now that I had a birthing center experience, yes, I will always give birth at a birthing center. I told you guys that at the beginning of my journey that I always wanted to do a birthing center or some type of home birth. This was before COVID happened, before I met Caleb, before I had a kid. I always knew I wanted to give birth at either a center or a home birth. Yeah, hospitals, not never. Unless, again, it's a dire emergency and I have to get whatever gets people sent to the hospital, then I'm not going to be ignorant about it. I'll go. But as long as I'm having a healthy pregnancy, I'm healthy, baby's healthy, we giving birth naturally, no medication, at home or at a birthing center. What do contractions feel like? Wow. Contractions. Contractions feel like intense period cramps. A lot of people don't label it as that, so this is just my personal experience. For me, it felt like intense period cramps. Like I felt it in my legs, I felt it in my thighs. Like it was just whew, very, very intense period cramps. That's all I can say. How much was it to birth at the center? Oh yeah, I get this question a lot. So what do you guys think? Comment down in the comment section below and tell me how much you think it was to birth at a birthing center. But so the total cost to birth at the birthing center, I believe, was like $8,000. That's it. My insurance covered enough of it to where the only thing that I had to come out of pocket was $200. So essentially $200 for me, but in all it costs $8,000 to give birth at the birthing center. And that's not including a doula. Like your doula is a different price. Dang, I don't remember how much I paid for my doula. But again, doula prices vary per doula. Like every doula has their different price for whatever they feel like the services that they have. So yeah. What do you record with? Ooh, nice question. So for a bulk of my videos I was recording with my Sony a5100. And as you guys know, for my birthday, I got a new camera. So now I am recording with the Sony ZV-1, which is like the new Sony vlogging camera that everybody's raving about. I didn't even know about this. Caleb is the one that put me on about this camera. I'm like, oh, okay, boo, you did your homework. But yeah, so the camera I use is the Sony ZV-1. What advice do you have for anyone making a YouTube channel? Girl, boy, whoever, patience, consistency, no fear, confidence, yeah, it's just so much. I can only give y'all words. But honestly, y'all, like, YouTube, it requires a lot. I explained that in another one of my videos, that when y'all see these little 8 to 15 minute videos, you know, y'all see that perfect moment, but y'all don't know how much goes into it, okay? So if you're starting a channel, do not compare yourself to anybody else. Don't watch anybody else's channel and think like, oh, I want to make videos like her, or oh, I want to sound like her, or do things like her, because guess what? We already have a her. So we need you. We need you to put your best foot forward and show us what you have. When I say confidence, a lot of times YouTube can be discouraging. You think your video is fire, okay? Especially for small YouTubers. You think your video is fire, it's about to do numbers, and it don't. It don't hit how you want it to hit. You can't be discouraged. You can't throw in the towel and say, oh, F this, I don't want to do it anymore. Consistency is key. I was actually watching, oh my gosh, I feel like those people that just be rambling, but I got a lot to say on this topic. I was actually watching a video a few years back when I was like trying to build my YouTube career, and a girl was basically saying like, you have to be consistent. I heard consistency all the time, but what she said made sense. She's like, think about it like this. If you put out 1 video a week as opposed to 7 videos a week, you have more of a chance to go viral 1 out of 7 of your videos than you do when you post 1 video a week, which is 4 videos a month. 7 times 4 is 28. So now you have a bigger chance of 1 video out of 28 videos that month going viral. Once she said it like that, I was like, that makes so much sense. So again, just stay consistent. Don't look at what anybody else is doing. Know why you're doing YouTube, and everything will fall in line. You're gonna learn everything along the way. Y'all see me, I'm continuously learning things. My camera's setup is looking better. My audio is looking better thanks to Kinesthetic. Audio is sounding better, I meant to say. So you're going to learn things along the way. You're going to learn your niche. You're going to learn what videos you like to put out, what videos you like to record, your recording style, your editing style, and things of that nature. So yeah, let me shut up now. Next question is, what postpartum services are you receiving from your doula? Right now, nothing. My daughter's 5 months. However, my doula did provide postpartum care. Like, she was offering like, hey, if you need me to come over, watch the baby, like while you shower, get things together, I'll come and do that. I believe did she do breastfeeding stuff? I don't remember. But for me personally, what I used Stacy for my postpartum situation was basically just her coming here and doing a YouTube video with me. I had a whole bunch of help from my family and also Caleb's family, so I didn't really need her postpartum service as much as I thought I did. I actually did pay for that, I believe, in my package with her. But honestly, like, Stacy did what she had to do during the labor. My family and Caleb's family had it after that. So I personally didn't use any other service with her afterward, but doulas do offer services for postpartum. How's sex life after baby? Well, this is kind of personal. What was the name of your birthing center? The birthing center that I birthed at was the Brooklyn Birthing Center. It's actually the only birthing center in Brooklyn. However, they opened up an annex building in Midtown, or like somewhere in Manhattan. So if you're like in the Bronx, Manhattan area, you want to give birth at a birthing center, they have a new birthing center called like the Jazz Center or something like that. And for the last question is, what camera would you recommend for starting YouTube? I cannot tell you what camera specifically that you should start with for YouTube. However, I can offer some advice, what I have learned along the way with a starting camera for YouTube. So for instance, the camera I purchased for YouTube was my Sony a5100, and before I bought an actual camera, I was using my iPhone 8 at the time. I don't remember what iPhone it was. So what I can say for advice about what kind of camera you should look for, I would say to look for something that you can change the lens. I'm not into all that stuff, but again, now that I'm learning more, I'm like, dang, I want to be able to change lens on my camera, and I want to be able to do this and that and that and this, and get these different wide angles and little angles and blur out the back and all that kind of stuff. So I would say get a camera where you can change out your lens, a camera where you can attach a microphone to it or plug in a microphone. Again, my Sony a5100 did not give me that luxury, and as I became more invested in my YouTube career and I started noticing how crappy my audio sounded, I was like, damn, I wish I knew to buy a camera that had that versatility. So make sure your camera can change audio, or, you know, stick a mic in it or something, and anything that's also small enough for you to walk around with it. If you want to vlog and stuff like that, if you don't want to have like a camera that stays at home and also have a vlogging camera, I would say look for those 3 things. So size matters, audio matters, and also being able to change out your lens. Again, you can start wherever you are. Again, I started with an iPhone, gradually moved up to a camera. Once I got my camera, you couldn't tell me anything about nothing. And then once I again started getting involved, invested inside of my YouTube career, I started realizing, okay, I need more. I need a dead cat. I need a mic. I need this. I need that. So again, you learn along the process, but those are the 3 main components I would say would be something that you should look for when you're starting a YouTube career, so that you don't have to later on invest or throw away that camera to get one that has, you know. So yeah, that'll conclude everything for this Q&A. I hope I answered your questions. I hope I wasn't like rambling too much, but I want to give you guys as much information as I can, as much insight as I can. I love you all. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.